Thompson with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. So Golden State will get the first possession. Both teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both.
Now, here's Thompson. And they pick up two.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side.
Pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. Nailed from three.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Şengün. Back to Smith. Fires the three. Rebound by Butler.
Rare you'll see him miss.
By Curry as that one goes in.
You know, Steph Curry is not always looking for his next shot. He's got a selflessness about him that's inspiring.
Now, here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth. He's well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing. Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Now, here's Thompson. In the corner, Şengün with it. Outside, Green. Thompson in the corner. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24 seconds.
Excellent defense.
Is called by Ime Udoka. Here's the Warriors. They're on a 9-1 run. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Moody. And the slam. Moody.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Thompson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Adams. Out to Smith. Over in the green. 4 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Smith's shot is good.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
In for your Rockets, Houston Whitmore.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Eason. Shot clock at 6. Green inside the three-point line. And Moody pulls it down. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Tries the spin move. And that one's good by Butler.
Takes some handles for Butler to get the look he wants. Fun to see him create off the dribble like that.
Here's Adams. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially.
Back to Green. Out to Brooks. Puts up a three. Another miss by Houston. Pass to Moody. From downtown, Eason grabs the board. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. 8-point game. Stolen. Here's Pajemski. 6 points for him. There's a good screen. Banked in off the glass.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They can't.
And here's Thompson. Out to Smith. Back to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Out to Brooks. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
And so here is Golden State. The Rockets making the shot.
Tell you what, the passing game of Butler, impressive. Doesn't just look for his shot, wants to make his teammates better.
Back to Whitmore. On the wing, Thompson. 7 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Whitmore. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 9. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Curry wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Got 9.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Thompson with the bucket.
Watch out now when this guy gets into a rhythm.
It's now second quarter. Butler with the ball. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Butler. Golden State moving it around. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the and ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's the 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. A fader. Rockets with the rebound.
Unnecessary to go straight away there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
And Green gets it to go. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. Of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Spin. Payton can't convert off the spin. To the middle. Here's Eason. Back to Whitmore. basket, good. Whitmore's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Peyton. And Peyton throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we expect from him.
Now Van Vliet. Now here's Green. Here's Şengün. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Podziemski. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Back to Şengün. He gets that one.
Defense on top of Şengün inside.
And here's brings it up for the Warriors. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the three. Thompson with the rebound. Down low. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Golden State fall.
Outside Curry. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the... And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running.
Moment. Let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good bets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Rockets trailed by 15. Thompson looking for an opening to the left wing. Inside. Floats one, and it's good on the layup. Thompson's got 11 points.
Hey, anytime somebody uses the Rockets, all they want to do is run to the rim with Thompson.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Walk his ass down.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
And stolen by Butler. And they're running. Lobbed up there for Green. And stolen by Şengün. Back to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Smith. No good with the elbow jumper.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration.
Back to Butler. On its way from Curry for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 14 points for Stephen Curry.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as he's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Here's Curry. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Moody. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass
Ain't
to
no
finish the line.
fucking way.
Green's
Good
got
shit.
4 points now in the quarter.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
To the left side wing. Pass to Thompson. Nice move. And the layup is good. Thompson's got 15.
This one has been all about Amin Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
In for your Rockets.
1:33 left to play in the third. Here's Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 16, making substitutions here. Here's Green. .122 left in the third quarter of the game. No good on the three. Warriors leading by 16. To the paint. And Kuminga throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Back to Adams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Here's Post. Outside Curry. A three-pointer, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 16. Count that one from. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry's got 16.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Şengün with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Outside Curry. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Post. And he uses the glass on.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Back to Brooks. Lets the three fly. And again, from deep.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
The Rockets making a switch here. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Post. Back to Podziemski. And he makes that one. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Feeling it. Not about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside Green. This one for three. And the three ball is good. Green's got himself on the board with three there.
It's this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And he plays with swagger, which makes...
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
You know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around and still muscles his shots in.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Back to Pajemski. Lets it go from deep. The Rockets pull it in. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making those.
And he commits the intentional foul.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Shot clock at 5. Green.
I ain't no fucking bro. What the fuck?
Behind this drive, get in his way.
Good game.
Thompson outside. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Butler. Warriors leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Curry. Right wing. Şengün with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. No good that time. Butler with the ball. Now Smith defending. A nice shot by Moody.
Good shit. Good
Relentless in
guy.
their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final
it can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open at the basket, didn't hesitate, aggression paid off.
Eason gets a wide open look. That's
defense. Can't get
The noise.
you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Van Vliet wide open. Off target from out. Pass to Green. To the inside. Now here's Moody. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson running it up the court. A clear look for Van Vliet. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's the Warriors' ball. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Inside, Butler.
Good dude.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Thompson.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Here, great team. And here is Butler. And now we've got the intentional foul.
My bad. That was accident.
Green. First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Warriors.
So he gets them both. See the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean,